Just, get the word out. I really thrive on partnerships and collaboration, helping one another, learning from one another, just learning to work with the older generation, the whole crab mentality, that's not gonna work for us. We're different.
No.
We're a different breed.
Yes.
We're all about working together. So I think we kind of solved that problem. In order for Phil School to thrive, I need all of you guys to thrive.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? You are now listening to the Future Ancestors podcast. Alongside my host, Kat Serrano, I am Jason Insight. Today, we got a special guest representing New England, New Jersey, New York, and all around, but she's doing great things. So I'm just going to start off with the intro as we always do. So we talk about maintaining tradition, but Vanessa Manzano does it. Since 2008, the Filipino School of New York and New Jersey provides Filipino Americans with a way to learn more about their culture from programs in Filipino folk dances and lessons in Tagalog for both children and adults at that part. Vanessa got to start working for the Filipino community during her undergrad days at Northeastern University, co-founding Northeastern University's Barkada Filipino Student Organization. She later earned a master's degree in the nonprofit management from Columbia University, which coincided with her work at the Phil School of New York and New Jersey. With a decade and a half being part of the tri-state area, her work continues to help educate students of all ages the traditions and beautiful details of Filipino culture those who live in America weren't always afforded. We'd like to welcome to this episode of Future Ancestors, Vanessa Manzano. Welcome.
Thanks.
Yay. What a resume.
Thank you.
Wow. I mean, man. Do you want to kick it off or you want me to?
Yeah, sure. So, what we always do with all of our guests, and it's just tying back to what we are connecting back home. Where is your family from in the Philippines?
So both of my parents are from Cavite, but they're from the same hometown, same high school, but they didn't date until later on, I think in college. So they're from Silang, Cavite.
So they
Yeah.
grew up together too? Like they were in the Philippines?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And were you born in
Yeah.
the Philippines or out of it?
No, I was born in Hawaii.
Oh,
Yeah, you are.
nice. I know. That's awesome. So
Yeah.
let's get into it. What made you start the NJ
Of the
Phil
school.
School?
So I was born so I was raised in Massachusetts. Growing up there, at that time, there weren't that many Filipinos, and we have a very small family. So my parents wanted us to, especially my father, keep our roots, our identity. And there was a school. There still is a school, Escuela Filipino. I think it's the oldest school in the country, Filipino school, volunteer run. So my brother and I were students there, and then we just grew up there. And when I moved to New York in 2005, I took on a job working at a small Filipino nonprofit in Jamaica, Queens. It's called FOSSI, Filipino American Human Services Incorporated. And there I met the Filipino community in Queens as well as everywhere else in New York. And then I was there for about 2 years, left that. And, just working with the Filipinos, it's just a part of me, something I really am passionate about. So I didn't want to lose that as I left Fosse. And, at that time, my friends are starting to settle down, get married, have kids. And I'm like, you know what? What about something for kids, schools? And, we are exploring that idea and did some research, talked to my friends about it, and they're like, what, we don't even have a school here in New York and New Jersey, like in Massachusetts. So that's when it started. Just trying to figure out something's missing. Why can't we do it here to start filling that need? Because it's coming. We can feel that it's going to be something that's, people are going to be looking for.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No, I'm just thinking about it like that is kind of part of what we do too, is trying to share our culture and traditions and, give it to our children. So speaking of that in your life, how do you balance, you know, putting together, the Phil school while, raising a family? How do you balance? Like, do you have any routines, any rituals that kind of keep you balanced and focused on trying to do both?
So starting the school was easy. I didn't have kids yet. I wasn't married yet. And then when I started, having my own family, it was easy. When they're younger, you can still kind of do your own thing on the side while family help out. But then as they get older, um, you start, that's when the balance starts. You have to try to juggle everything. But luckily, I want to say I'm very fortunate because my family is very supportive of what I do with the community. My husband will help take care of the kids and I do my thing. But where we're at now, we've established a routine. So everything's so routine that I know, okay, now it's time to plan for the spring semester. So it's just like
Yeah.
clockwork.
Okay.
So
What are some of the key courses that you have at Phil School?
we have the Sayawan cultural dance program, mostly for kids, and that's offered in the spring and the fall, 8-week program. Right now there are 8, 9 locations. We were able to expand within the past 2 to 3 years throughout New York and New Jersey.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thanks. And then for the adults, it's the virtual adult language classes.
Oh, it's virtual.
Yeah. Originally, it was in person, but then we pivoted during the pandemic, and we kept it virtual because we were able to offer it to people outside of people's states. Yeah.
Ah, interesting.
So one thing I wanted to ask is because I think, and this is one thing that we've dealt with the podcast, that people's Filipino experience are all different. Some are like fully like they know all about it in and out. They're even from the homeland. How do you approach your lesson plans with students at different levels, from someone who's like, oh, I'm Filipino, but I didn't grow up with anything, or someone like, oh, I know a little bit and I know some of the word, maybe just the bad words, but I want to learn my language. I want to learn more about my culture. How do you approach the different levels of learning?
So especially for the adults, they're the ones who come to us, and a lot of them have no basic knowledge of the language. They just want to come because they want to learn. They have a spouse, a significant other. They're going back to the Philippines. A lot of our students are not Filipino.
I was just gonna
Or not
follow up with that.
Filipino.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
exactly.
not Filipino or they're mixed.
Really?
A lot.
Now, is it more a spouse thing, or are they like they found someone online and they're trying to go back like 90 Day Fiancé style?
No, I gotta meet people
No,
together.
yeah, you
you're
do,
right,
but
you're
I,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, there is a significant
Yeah.
other. Or if there's no significant other, they want to go to the Philippines and live there. Like they probably have
fair.
gone there and they just liked it and want to learn the language. So, I mean, it's easy.
Yeah.
For, we'll just start off basic and, that's how we gauge how to
That's
work
so
with
like
them.
because I think we don't think of that part, that aspect of it too. Is
Yeah, I didn't.
I know people love our culture, but sometimes you forget that going that next step. Because I'm like I'm not fluent.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, so it's like, oh man,
Maybe we can be.
yo, Carl from Hoboken no more Filipino than me, and I'm like, damn, I gotta step it up. Oh my goodness. All right, so that's Oh man, that's something I gotta think about.
So, like,
So-
what are the biggest challenges you face teaching the language, and how do you help the students come over those hurdles?
So a lot of them come with hesitation,
Yeah.
They probably wanted to learn at home at first, but I'm sure you've experienced this. You try, you get teased. So that kind of, doesn't help. So whenever we talk to the students, especially on the first day, we tell them, this is a safe space. You're going to learn amongst each other, make mistakes. We encourage you to do that. And, it's only 5 weeks.
Okay.
And what we've learned with each of these classes, it's just very organic because they're so close during the short time frame, and they're sharing and being open and intimate in that way. They develop these relationships that continue outside of the class. They continue learning, they continue hanging out. So Filipino school is not just learning, the language and dancing, but there's also the relationship forming
I love
that
that.
some people lack.
Really?
No, definitely. And you know how Filipinos are. Be like that.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
so it lasts 5 weeks. Do you have like beginner 1, 2, 3, or I'll just
Yes.
do okay.
Yeah. Just beginner 1 and 2. We've been working on 3, which is supposed to be more immersive. We wanted to partner with like senior citizen groups. It's just we just need to, yeah.
I
Get
love
that
that
level.
because you give more service to our elders.
Mhm.
They get to engage with us,
Yeah.
share their stories.
That's the plan.
I
Mhm.
love
Yeah,
that.
and they actually know the culture and that it's
Yes.
the literal
Yeah.
ancestors passing it down, which is
Yeah. And it's intergenerational. So, yeah.
I love intergenerational things
Mhm.
because we learn so much.
Yes. Yep.
And we preserve as well.
Mm-hmm.
so like in real world situations, have you seen any of your students actually take it out in the world and like say, hey, I learned the language, or like do you feel like you're getting like fluent Filipino speakers out of it? Because I think that's a question like we all ask, because I can do I'll do word here, I'll do word there. I think grammar is the hardest out of like
It is.
learning the language. And what do you see like your graduates and how they apply that afterward?
So for the language, I think we serve as like just the foundation. And then they continue learning. They we're open. We let them do whatever they need to do to continue their journey in learning. They watch the movies, they take other courses, but um, in terms of fluency, it really is hard to be fluent. You have to be immersed in the culture or just hear it all the time. That's how I learned. So growing up, back in Massachusetts, my grandmother lived with us. She didn't speak English at all. So during the summer, she was babysitting us while our parents went to work. My dad was hoping she would learn English from us, but it was the other way. I learned Tagalog from her.
I love that.
So that's of all of the 3 kids in my family, with my parents, I'm the oldest. I'm the only one that picked it up. So, and my brother, my sister, they don't they don't want to learn. So, it depends on the individual too if they want to learn it or
For
not.
sure.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, it's putting in the effort, but it is hard.
It's intimidating.
Yeah, the grammar always messes me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just even the accent, like putting the accent in the right, because when I went to the Philippines in February, so I would try to say words and my sister would laugh at me. She's like, that's not how you say it. And I'm like, okay, well, this is why I don't want to learn, because now you are shaming me because
Oh no, my wife does that to me all the time.
I think it was like, I was trying to say, how do you say, I think it was like tagatay.
At Tagaytay.
There you go. See?
Yes.
I said, yeah. See, that's exactly what happened. I was trying to say it. She was like, no, no, no. And then
It's just practice. I mean, honestly, if you go back to the Philippines now, there's so many different cultures there. It's, people say it differently. And when you learn the language, I don't think, this is my personal opinion, there's no like right or wrong way to say it because there's so many regions there. People pronounce Tagalog words differently based on wherever they're from.
From what region?
And then the words are different. There's slang and
That's what my wife
so,
does to me, because I'm
yeah.
Bisayan.
Mm.
My wife is Tagalog, and then
Okay.
I'll mix. Yeah, there's different words. So
Yeah.
she was just like, we just did that the other day, and I'm trying to remember the word. We use the Spanish word,
Uh-huh.
and she uses the Tagalog word. So I was just like, oh, like wait a minute, you don't do that. Like the main one I think we always say is bagoong is Tagalog. We use the word ginamos, and then there's products that sell that it's like a shrimp product. But then yeah, no, but she'll make fun of me. She's like, what did you say? I think the one that everyone laughs at is what do you call it? Um do you know that long bread with the sugar? What do you call it?
yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
It's called a donut. I don't know.
Wait, what? The Spanish one?
No, like
like
if you go to
breaded,
Philippine
right?
Bread House in Jersey City, there is
Yeah.
long bread,
my
right?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I don't know. I just call it a
word.
donut.
So the word that we use in Bisayan is bichikoy,
Is it?
but it's bitso bitso. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So it's bitso bitso in Tagalog. So when she was like bichikoy, I was like, yo, bitchikoy, like yeah, she heard bitch or koi, and then I'm like,
What?
so she was making fun of me for it. But that's the whole thing, is connecting like and finding the relationships with each language, and that's what makes it hard, you know?
Yeah.
Because you think it's like Spanish. Oh, okay, but yeah, Mexican Spanish is not the same Puerto Rican Spanish. But we're in the same country and we can't even communicate with each other.
There's a lot. There's a lot of
You know.
different islands and dialects and all of this stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, like in our language class, we have the instructors give the cultural context to the language. So it's not like your typical learning Spanish,
Oh, okay.
you conjugate this. There is that part, but there are other elements to it that kind of, gives it more context of why the language is
Oh,
the way it is.
I love that.
Yeah. And our instructors are great. The two, Noel Pangilinan, he is adjunct at the University of, is that Mount St. Vincent? So he teaches Philippine language and culture.
Oh, nice.
So he has that background. And then Bing Magtoto, she teaches at NYU, adjunct also. So they have that. It's helpful, and I'm glad they're part of the Philippine school.
That's
I wish we had that in college. Like, that would be like an awesome thing to like pick up. But look,
Yeah.
this is why you're there.
Yeah.
You provide that for people who don't have that opportunity. Because not everyone has it.
Yeah.
yeah.
You would think in Jersey. That's what I think the surprising thing is. We have a lot of Filipinos in our area, and look, see what you did.
Well, thank
There was a lot of us here, and they didn't do it. They didn't do anything, and you did.
Yeah.
I think that's what's most admirable of what you do
Thank you.
is,
That's why we want to
But
have
that's-
you on. We want you to talk
and
about
people know
those
about it.
schools.
Yeah.
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 I don't think as many people, maybe I don't know. Like we heard of you, but hopefully that'll help someone take a class.
Yeah, take a class, support the school. So, like, what creative strategies do you use to empower the Filipino youth to think outside the box?
In terms of learning, I mean, that's a tough. I don't think I can respond directly to that because the instructors, they they use their own ways. So for the children instructors, most of them, if not all, they work work full time,
Okay.
and working with us, it's part time, but they love what they do with the kids. So yeah, I don't know. I don't.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
How about this? Have you seen maybe an example of a student that maybe you saw their eyes light up when they learned something, or they like something about their culture that they didn't know? Is it one moment that you were like, oh wow, like this is why we did this? Do you have any?
Oh yeah. Sometimes you see it so I started teaching the classes at first just to see how it goes. The younger ones especially, they're just so intrigued and engaged. That's one thing. The little things I really do appreciate, and whenever I receive them, like it brings like tears to my eyes, and I get a few once in a while. Parents will text me photos and say, the last one I got was one of our very first students she's going to be 18 soon, from a long time ago. And she's teaching kids in her school the dances that she's learned.
Oh.
And she's like, because of your school, Vanessa, this is what Isa is able to share with the new generation of students. Or there was another student, and he is at a Catholic school in Bergen County. He started the Filipino club because, of his experience with the Filipino school, and he wanted to continue that where his school is.
I love
The little things that
Yeah.
like that, I think, are big to me.
They're huge. You're planting seeds and they're sprouting with clubs and,
Yeah, let them do it. That's the next generation.
the legacy that you're helping them create and stuff. So that's awesome. That would empower me to keep going.
Yeah.
So what can we do as a community to help support Phil School, to help keep you guys open, make sure that, it's sustainable for you?
Just get the word out. I really thrive on partnerships and collaboration, helping one another, learning from one another, just learning to work with the older generation, the whole crab mentality, that's not gonna work for us. We're different.
No.
We're a different breed.
Yes.
We're all about working together. So I think we kind of solve that problem. So not just for Phil School, because in order for Phil School to thrive, I need all of you guys to thrive,
Yeah.
because without each other, we can't do this alone.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's why we wanted to have you on so we can, like however we can help and support.
Yeah.
Definitely helping you get the word out
Yeah.
there. I don't know. Is it getting a certain amount of students? I don't know how that works.
It's just simple. I mean, we don't really do hardcore marketing. It's word of mouth.
Okay.
And again, we're just very organic. We respond to the need. We don't build. That's why we don't have a physical school.
Okay.
So I learned there's a model that I used to work at Liberty Science Center. They had these science classes where they go out to underprivileged communities to share science. So I'm like, why don't we do that? That's more sustainable. Easy for parents with young kids. I don't want parents driving over an hour just to go to the Phil School building.
Yeah.
Let's go, hire teachers in the community that want to teach, and we'll just bring it there. So that's why we have those locations. And if let's say a location is dormant because there aren't that many kids, some of the kids outgrew the program, we'll wait, and then again, if there's a need again, we'll be there. So if there's we're responding to the need.
I love that.
Yeah.
As a resident of Central Jersey, I think
Yeah,
yes,
so we hear you.
Yeah, this is
I know.
well, because I've talked about that with my wife. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I would love. So
Yeah.
we talked about this before the episode started. I have a background in Filipino traditional folk dancing, and the teacher she's had long passed, but when she left, there was no one to replace her. Like no one ended up teaching these same classes, and kids have to go up north to see you guys for North Jersey to do that. So hearing that there's a possibility of working with the local community is music to my ears, because that's something I've actually discussed it. I brought this up to my wife before we even knew that you were coming on the show, because I saw you online. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is something that would be great for the kids. And I was like, oh, but it's in North Jersey.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh, are we going to be driving all the way up here? So yes,
No.
this is something that I
So
like.
we can build in your community. We just need teachers, 2 teachers to help each other, space, and then for us, 6 students would be feasible. It's
Okay.
worth someone's time, and then we go.
Jason, are you gonna teach?
You give me the
Not the language. You the
dance.
dance. Oh my, I was in high school the last.
I don't know the dance. If I knew, I would teach, but I don't know.
I can click. I can do I can do the thing like the dancing part. Oh yeah, you're not seeing me in vest
I
only.
want to learn how to do.
Because with the St. Kill, the guys are just wearing a vest, no
Or
undershirt.
the coconut dance where it's
Oh, I did that too with the coconut.
pants.
Oh, I did all of those.
Where are these photos?
What about the bahag?
I don't even have to go.
Hog? What is that?
It's the
It's just a long
yeah.
You did that too?
Yeah.
Where are
I
the
don't have any photos.
Jason?
Back then, this is the night. Nobody only had a camera.
photos.
No, she didn't. That's the funny thing.
You're lucky.
We would go with the troop, and they wouldn't she wouldn't come. She would just like, all right, go with them. We went with the church van, because we went with the church. Our Lady Fathom Piscataway, big up, and yeah, like we would do that, and then we try to flirt with the girls from the other dance groups.
With the one
Yes.
No, I wasn't with hell no.
Flash
So-
a little skit.
Yeah, but yeah.
Sorry.
Let me hit the gym before we start talking about
Oh,
that,
gosh,
and then
you
you got
got
I got that. I gotta start get my P90X.
do
So,
it for the kids, Jason. Come on, do it for the kids.
children. All right.
Oh my gosh.
What's the man equivalent for Spanx? I don't know. I'm gonna wear some like. Okay, let you leave it at that. Okay. See. All right. So getting back. See, I'm trying to bring it back here.
Yes, please.
So with this whole thing with education, because it is hard going through, like, obviously bachelor's degree, master's degree, and getting to apply what you've learned in university, and then putting it in a structured format for kids to learn. How do you organize everything? What do you have any like strategies and like mantras that tells you to like, oh, this is how I keep focused? Because I think that's the hardest thing. Like, this is a great idea. There's probably somebody before you had it but didn't apply those things to make it happen. So what did you do to get there?
Baby steps. I only do what I can do. I don't want to overdo it and over deliver, over promise, because I would meet so many people, and you're like, this is great. And then they'll give me ideas. I'm like, that's a great idea. I'll keep that in mind, but I will, again, I gotta focus. I need to focus. I need this to be as successful as can be. It's not perfect. So whenever we start something new, baby steps. I'm like, okay, let's work out the kinks. What's not working? All right, again, and again. But you know what? Each time, each semester is different. Each location is different. It's trial and error. Sometimes we won't get the enrollment, but you know what? That's okay.
Yeah.
We move on. We pivot. Let's pivot. So, for me, focus. I'm I am organized. I mean, that helps. And learn to say no. Learn to say I can't do that. It's okay to say no. It's either not the right opportunity, not the right time, not the right partner.
Yeah.
So, being Filipino, you learn to say yes, 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 especially growing up.
Yeah.
But now, I guess I don't know if it's just the American culture, it's just our generation. We learn to speak up for ourselves, be a little more independent. So again, I think that's also a balance of being Filipino. You have the Filipino values that you're raised with your parents, but then you gotta balance the American values.
Yeah.
It's everything's balance. It's the hardest part.
But it's the hardest part.
It
A lot of conflict, internal conflict.
Yeah.
Because I'm the type of person that will immediately say yes. And I'm like, wait. So I'm learning how to say no now.
Yes. And don't feel bad.
Yeah.
It's for yourself.
Yeah.
For your mental health, well-being. And, that's another thing when you're doing stuff like this, it's stressful. Anything you do can be stressful, but just take care of yourself first so that, you can take care of others.
Yeah. I think it's that spirit that Bahanian. Is that what is it? Right? So like, how you say it?
Bayanihan.
Bayanihan. Yeah. Okay. So that spirit.
Yeah.
Like just wanting to always help. So I'm always like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I'm the one that's like left depleted. So
Yeah.
learning no is definitely important and necessary.
Yeah.
I've been using it for the past 2 years.
Good.
I'm 44, by the way.
Crazy.
Took me 40 something years to learn that, but anyway.
That is great. I'm, like thinking about everything. Is there something like with the school that maybe, that people don't know about that you could share? Because I think like we're trying to help you in the marketing department here. Like,
Yeah.
what do you think that at the end of the day that people get out of like when they come out? What is the consensus when people say they come out of the school in terms of learning about the culture, regardless if it's the dance or the language? Is there anything that you think most people come out of saying the same thing, or what is most of the feedback you get when they come out of it?
It's something that they'll never forget. It's an experience. Yeah. They never forget it.
You know what I forgot to ask? Because we were pointing the arrow at me. Are you teach the dance too or no? And do you participate in the dance also?
Sometimes.
Okay, so you got the Maria Clara dress on there, and I
me
the
think.
chin-
When I first met her, she had the drum.
Yeah.
The drum. It was so pretty.
And that
So
pretty. Yes.
All right, we gotta get a B-roll of that. We put it in the doing the can. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, like
My sister does it well.
And pandango or binasuan.
Yes,
And you roll it on the floor.
yes. It's like yoga. Like you're like tucking
then
your head
With
under.
water.
Yeah, you
There's
put.
water.
I would put the one with the candle on your forehead. You would lay.
That's another one. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
I need to learn these
I
things.
was limber at 14 to do that. Yeah. So
Wait, do you do adult dance?
Yes, you do.
there you go.
We're piloting that now.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So
There you go.
stay there.
Yes.
What is the one with the castanets? Because I remember a lot more I remember the seniors used to do that when we were in. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm in the senior category, but that's
No, you're not.
no. But I'm saying the adult, the parents.
Uh-uh.
Because when I came up, that's what they would get the parents to do that. Or do you do those still?
Lahota.
Yeah. See, I don't
All the
know the names.
lahota, whatever. There's
Yeah.
so many lahota dances in the Spanish
Okay.
street.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
We have costumes. We have a storage full of costumes, so.
Really?
Oh, we're about to go visit y'all.
Or we can come down to you.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Well, thank you for doing what you do. That's
Yeah.
really important.
for sure.
It really is. Especially like the language. I mean, something that I took away from this is that, you're supporting people who are not even Filipino learn how to speak a language. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's really awesome. So
Or before they,
Yeah.
are there any other programs that your organization does? Because I've seen stuff around, so I want to just point.
Yeah, before we wrap up. So in addition to the Filipino language, it's mostly for adults, but I know people are asking for kids. And the dance. So the dance we're expanding to serve adults as well as senior citizens. So we're also touching on that. But the other stuff, like if you want to learn Filipino martial arts, we partner with other groups that do that. So we want to support them. I'm a big, advocate of books. I love the children's books, especially her Kalayaan. So we support Filipino children's authors. We have right now it's virtual, Kwentuhang Filipino, every month in partnership with some of the local libraries in New York and New Jersey. They just do it through their Facebook page where a guest author will read their book or an excerpt, and then talk about anything related to the culture, and that's how we promote them, the books, and then we also purchase the books and put it in our library systems. So I think, and then all the other parol. We do parol making workshops.
that's
During the
cool.
holidays.
We have to join one of those. We should partner and do one.
Let me know.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I did one this year. It took me a while, but yeah, got it done. Got it done.
You're so proud.
Yeah. So I'll learn the right way from y'all, and then
Aw, that's
I can look that.
So last question. What do you want your legacy to be before you go?
Oh boy. I don't know. It's just like anything through the Filipino school, just, people learning, just starting that foundation, so that, people can continue and appreciate their heritage, just being Filipino. Even non-Filipinos can appreciate us too.
Yeah, I see that. I love that.
Yep. What's that?
Thank you.
Thanks,
That's
guys.
it. Is there anything else that you want to share? Maybe let people know how they can find you or they can
Sure.
register and stuff?
Yeah. So we have social media. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and we also have a website. The website is www.filschool. That's FIL school-nyng.org. Thanks.
So check it out.
Thank you.
All right, so this is the portion of our episode where we play a couple of games. We're gonna start off with our rapid fire portion, and yeah, just first thing that comes to mind. Just
Okay.
say you want to start.
Sure.
Okay. go ahead.
Okay. So name a New Jersey, New York, tri-state area Filipino business we need to know.
Oh, what is it? I like Bamboo Grill. It's a restaurant in Bergenfield.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
They have karaoke, right? What is that?
They have upstairs. Yes. I think they have karaoke and dancing.
There was a restaurant. I don't remember what restaurant I went into. I was really looking for Halo Halo, and I walked onto this restaurant in Bergenfield that had. It was a restaurant with karaoke.
I think that might be it.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, I walked in. I was like, so they were literally sitting there eating and singing, and I was like, what? I just wanted.
Well, I need to check that out. Yeah, see, I never end up that far up north in
Yeah,
Bergenfield. Yeah, I know that they're deep with Filipinos over there.
Yeah, my son and I were like, what the? But the food was good, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next one. What's a phrase in the school's Tagalog lessons that all students learn first?
Oh gosh. I mean, the greetings. Kumusta? Yeah. Kumusta?
The best slice of pizza in New York, Jersey. And in New York, Jersey. Oh my gosh, the best slice of
New York,
pizza
Jersey.
in New Jersey.
New Jersey?
That's a better flub than my line, so hey, take
Oh
it.
my gosh. I don't know. I like New York pizza better.
Sorry.
Uh-oh. Our Jersey listeners are not fans, well.
Okay, so where would you get
Where would
where's
you
your
go?
favorite slice in New York?
Oh, at any corner. I don't know.
Yeah, New
I
York.
don't know.
Okay, next. If you need to perform a traditional Filipino dance from memory, which one are you sure you can do by heart? Which one of the dances can you do?
It's
with it?
tinikling. I was the tinikling girl growing up. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna learn from you. That's awesome. I wanna I want to learn how to do it. It looks scary, but
I tried doing it.
I'm very confident
Now, yeah,
too. So I'm like,
it's super cardio
Don't
now.
close.
okay.
Yeah, but the clicking, you're like, yo, if you want to volunteer, clicking is, but you gotta be careful with the ankles. Okay.
Okay, can you share one word that best describes Phil School?
Oh gosh. One word.
Mm-hmm.
I see it as a family. I don't know. In whatever definition. Pamilya.
Familiar.
Yeah.
There.
Pamilya.
Love it.
Awesome. Okay, one more game. We overheated.
All the
And
games.
this is our this or that portion. So now you're in the Jersey area. We got some regional stuff, but
Okay.
I'm gonna start off with this. So, Jersey girl,
Yes.
pork roll or tail of ham? What are you calling it?
Oh. Pork roll?
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, in your north, that's a okay. All right.
Go for the pork roll too.
This just sounds but it does.
Springsteen or Bon Jovi?
Bon Jovi. Yeah.
Okay. Next one, Queen Latifah or Lauryn Hill?
Oh.
Yeah, that one's harder.
If I had to pick one, Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
Oh.
Right.
Sorry.
So you're originally from Massachusetts, lobster roll or clam chowder?
Oh man, really? Can I have both?
Oh no. Pick one.
Pick one. I'll go with the chowder.
Okay.
Chowder.
The chowder.
Chowder.
So good. It's different over there. When I had it, it's different. It's really
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Lobster roll, I'm different. I like Connecticut because I like butter.
Maine's got good one too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like butter. Butter. Okay, last one. Manila sunsets or New York City skylines?
Oh. Hard one.
yeah.
Depends what mood I'm in.
Mhm.
I'm a Pisces, so
Hmm.
I'm at two extremes. If I had to pick one, I love New York.
You had to do that. You had to do a look back.
I know. New York skyline is
Yeah.
pretty magnificent.
I'd have to do that.
You know, to be fair,
Yeah.
when they do that Manhattan Henge, you get the sunset too. So
Okay, there you go.
so there you go.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Elation.
It's not the same like the Philippines, but still.
Yeah, it's not as warm, but
That's. Oh yeah, we're doing that now.
yeah.
All right, thank you.
And wait, didn't you want to ask like 3?
That would be. Yeah, we can do that after. Yeah.
Okay, so wait, before we go,
Yes.
Future Ancestors, why we created is all about giving our guests flowers. So
Oh.
we gave more flowers
Mhm.
because I don't know if you know this, but
Mhm.
yes.
Mhm.
So we were talking earlier about like community, and I didn't grow up. Jason and I have a different. Why I think we.
Upbringing, yeah. Even though we come from both from Jersey.
Yeah, like I didn't have a Filipino community growing up. When I first met you, you were one of the first Filipinas that was very welcoming and very loving. So everything that you talk about, creating Phil School, you embody it. And I just want to say thank you because you made me feel very welcome. So no, so yeah. Yeah, so I just want to say thank you.
Thank you. Oh.
And I appreciate everything that you do. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it has to be. Like we definitely look literally giving flowers. So
Yes.
yes.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for what you do. And for making me feel welcome. I don't feel welcome in a lot of spaces. So
Yeah.
I'm starting to now. I guess
Yeah.
I'm learning how to navigate the Filipino community.
Yes.
So
Yeah, it's a puzzle.
it is. And it's a bit
Yeah.
it made me sad at first because I couldn't wait to find Filipino family, right?
Yeah.
Outside of my own, but yeah. So it was
Yeah.
it was hard to navigate, but now I have accustomed myself to the culture, so it's
good.
I can
Your Phil School is familia. Yeah, another home. I mean so Phil School is my home away from home.
Yeah.
So whenever I miss Massachusetts, it's Phil School.
Hold up.